I want to first thank a gentleman who I met when he was 15 years old, and there was something in Ben Trout that Mark and I knew. He could take that energy that he had as a volunteer, and he definitely could apply that to his service in the town that he and his mom and family call home. And I am proud to call him my county legislator. More importantly, I call him my friend. Ben, thank you. On behalf of the village, everything that you do, thank you very much. I want to thank Christy and thank our state assemblyman, Mark Molinaro. Mark introduced me and Christina to this village, I guess about 9 years ago. And you just fell in love with Tivoli when we first came up here. And we knew as young parents that this is where we wanted to settle. This is where we wanted to raise our family. And although Mark has not served in Tivoli government for the last 3 years, he is still someone whose counsel and support and advice I seek. So on behalf of a grateful village, to some women wherever you are, thank you for your continued, there you are, thank you for your continued support. It means a great deal. There is a gentleman that way, I think he's at the bar, but I have had the honor of serving under this gentleman as his assistant and as his deputy for over 7 years. There he is. I can tell you that Brad Kendall reminds me every day what it means to be a public servant and why we go to work to serve this community. And it is such an honor to serve under this gentleman. He is one of the finest public servants in the Hudson Valley, and I'm so proud to call him my boss. I'm very, very proud of our friendship. So County Clerk Kendall, thank you. Before I tell you why I'm running, there is a lady sitting to my left. This is the first time she's had the opportunity to attend any of my events, and she is by far one of the strongest women I know, and I would not be here if it were not for my Nana Cranna, who's right here. So please say thank you, Nana. Christina and I moved to Tivoli about 9 years ago, and this village welcomed us right away with open arms. And we knew that we wanted to do something to give back to this community. So we both became volunteers for the Recreation Committee. I became a member of the Board of Directors at Panda Television and then Provost Park. So I did that for about 2 years, and I realized what a village this is. I was able to see the inner workings of this village, and I got to see the village on all different angles. So when an opportunity came up to run for the village board, I ran in 2004, and I was honored to receive the support of the village residents, and I am so honored that they've returned me to office 4 terms now, and I'm in the middle of my 4th term, and I'm having just a hell of a time. I can tell you, this is a great village to work for. I've seen this village through good times. I've seen this village through bad times. We've had to make tough decisions. We have worked collectively as a village board and as a community to do things to help move this village forward. I'm proud that in my 7 years on the village board, we as a village, we instituted a tax credit in my first 6 months in office, giving seniors a tax credit. We have made our park here in Tivoli Park tobacco-free. There's no cigarette smoking on our village park because young kids, playgrounds, and cigarette smoke don't belong in the same sentence. So we've done that. We are developing our riverfront park down along the shore of the Hudson River because Tivoli will once again rise as a riverfront community. We have one of the strongest environmental records here in the village of Tivoli. Our utilization of wind power, our state award-winning reed bed system, and very soon, thanks to the hard work of my colleague, Deputy Mayor Resturant, we will have solar panels on the DPW headquarters. As mayor, I want to expand upon that. I want to form an environmental committee with local residents, yes, and even Bard College students being part of this community, this green committee, and taking a cue from County Executive Steinhaus' Duchess Goes Green initiative. We want to capture rainwater. We want to utilize rainwater. We want to promote small gardens so that we can have sharing of local produce. And we want to have more practices and smart policies and practices in the village chili to help further green this community. For my children, children and for everyone's children. It's a great community, and for such a small little village, we stand as a role model for other municipalities throughout Dutchess County for going green. You know, these are uncertain and challenging times we find ourselves in with regards to our budget. I assure you that as your mayor, we will continue to be fiscally responsible, adopting smart and conservatively sound budgets. Residents in the village of Tivoli have had to do more with less, and they should expect nothing else from their local government. We're going to be taking a closer look at our spending, and where we're spending money for outsourcing of services, speaking with our village clerk and our deputy clerk in the village, we're going to pull back a little bit. And if we can fix a problem in the village, whether it be mechanical, IT, or landscaping, we're going to do that here in the village, because your tax dollars belong here. They don't need to be going out. So we'll be able to take those tax dollars and put them towards vital services, such as the infrastructure, such as public safety, and such as water. When I served in the county legislature as the assistant to the chairman, the practice in the legislature under then Chairman Kendall was to allow residents an opportunity to address the county legislature on agenda items before the meeting. This gave legislators an opportunity to hear what was on people's minds. This gave people an opportunity to hear what was people's minds before they voted. The way that it stands right now in the village of Tivoli is that we do allow public comment, but it's at the end of the meeting. Why not take a cue from what our new governor, Andrew Cuomo, is doing and open up village government just as the governor is doing in the state capitol? So my plan would be to allow an opportunity to residents to address us. If it's important to them, it should be important to us. And I assure this village and I assure this village government that as mayor, I will not simply just hear what you're saying. I'm going to listen and I'm going to respect you. And I assure you that will be my practice. My young sons are running around here. Kieran is here. Kieran, where are you? He's back there. Shane is here. My wife, Christina. Come on up, Chris. My wife, Christina, is here. And we were talking today, this afternoon, about why am I running for mayor? Just Christina and I were talking about, over the last 9 years, why am I running? This, and him back there, this is the reason that I'm running, because I do care about this community. This is the community that the four of us call home. So, considering my 9 years of office, considering the fact that there are strong relationships that we formed over the last 9 years, I stand before you and I stand before this village to proudly announce my candidacy for mayor of the village of Tivoli. I have the great fortune of working with some very, very dedicated people here in village government. Our village clerk is here, Linda Ganella is here, Clara Rolfe, our deputy clerk, is here. My colleague, trustee Mike Leedy, is here. When I stepped down as deputy mayor last year, Mayor Tom Cordier made a very good choice in appointing my colleague, Susan Israti, as deputy mayor, and she is seeking re-election on the village board, and she has my full support. There's another lady who is here, Robin Bruno, who has served in the village office assisting our clerk, and she's a dedicated member of the Recreation Committee. Robin has called this village home for years. She is going to be a next trustee in the village of Tivoli, and Robin, you have my full support, and I look forward to working with you and welcoming you into our village family. There's a gentleman here that I've seen so much talent, so much potential from. He is the official artist in the village of Tivoli, and he's currently chairing the Riverfront Committee in the village of Tivoli, and I look forward to working with him on a stronger working relationship, and that's my friend Joel Griffith. Joel, thank you. So I thank you very, very much. My friend Tom LeGrand was here. Tom, are you still here?
No. He left.
Tom left. Tom is chairman of the Water and Wastewater Authority in Dutchess County, and I definitely want to thank Tom for his support tonight. It means a great deal to me. He's been serving as chairman of the board of trustees at the college and as water and wastewater. So Tom, thank you. And again, my thanks to all of you. I assure you, I assure my colleagues on the village board, and I assure this village, I will not let you down. I promise you that. Thank you so very much. Your support means a great deal to me and to Christina. I thank you. I don't get to say it enough. It's not easy being married to someone who's out so often with public meetings, but because we care about this village like we do, we have a common goal and interest, and that's raising our children in a great community. My thanks again to Assemblyman Mayoral for his endorsement, my colleagues who are here, Legislator Trout. My thanks to all of you. God bless you all. Thank you very, very much.